off-gird Super Pro. Good morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. I hope you all are doing well. This morning I'm looking for any excuse to get the naughty bus back out on the road, so I'm leaving La Posta South here and going to town in the bus. I have a couple things I need to pick up anyway. I got some packages in my mailbox, as well as need to get some more barley pops, and what vehicle is better for that than a big old 40-foot school bus? Thank you very much. Man, this thing is fun to drive. I can't let it sit at camp all winter, you know? So I got some updates to share with you. I will be uploading this video with some connected internet, so be sure to check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet out here in the desert. Let me get parked up here in town and then I'll show you a few things. Oh yeah, this bottom box is actually for the bus. I'll show you that later in the video. Let me go over the store and then we'll show you what's going on over here. So port site is starting to get busy to the point where they're having difficulty keeping general products on the shelves. It might not look like it at the long-term visitor areas or the RV parks, but I'm noticing that, I mean, you can't find Coke Zero almost anywhere in town. Simple things like chips and bread, their entire bread aisle was empty here at Dollar General. So I don't know if like today's the day where they get a bunch of shipment, but I prefer going to the older Dollar General here in town because they have this acreage for sale. This lot right here is for sale, and it has a big gravel lot between. You can go to Dollar General, get almost everything you need, and then there's the big marketplace where I can get building supplies for the bus. So I still prefer it when I'm coming to town, but for today, I really needed bread, so I'm gonna have to go try a couple other stores, maybe the Roadrunner or Coyote. But before we get started on that, before we leave here, I want to show you, because yesterday was a long day, guys. Not hard, nothing was hard, it was just very, very tedious. One whole half of this bus is fully insulated, and you can feel it already. So what I did is, when we went to Home Depot, do I have a sheet of this to show you? I don't think so. Well, remember that this right here, this stock, we're leaving this in because this has R5 wool insulation behind it, and it works really, really well. But in order to run things like Romex, PEX, and DC, I framed this whole bus with 2x2s. I blocked off some windows in my last video, painted those over, and we've come out with that 2x2 exactly 1.5 inches. So I went and got 1.5 inch foam board here, and would you believe it, not one single area was the same as others. I mean, even the height, let alone the length of all these. So very, very tedious. I had to write down every single one and then go cut them custom. I love the emergency door here. This is the latch that I cut out for. This is the stuff underneath that I cut out for. And yes, I am deleting a couple emergency doors on the side, but I will still have the rear one. I know I blacked it out, but we will still have access to that in case there's ever an emergency or fire. But yeah, this was tedious, but my goodness, you can hear inside here how different it is already. And see how this window popped down on my drive. That won't happen on the ones behind here because I screwed them all into the top there and sealed them with glue. But yeah, once we get back to camp here tonight, I'm gonna start doing this side too. It's not hard, it's just tedious. Tedious, very tedious work. Actually, we might take a break today, Diana and I might go pick up Diana, drop the bus off, and we might go do some artsy, craftsy, artsy, fartsy stuff today instead. But yeah, I'm really feeling good about this bus. The diesel heater, I mean, it just works great. It's an 8,000 BTU, and it's, even with this not insulated at night here, it is heating us right out. We either have to open the door, the windows, or turn it down. It is heating us out so much. So one diesel heater in this bus after it gets finished is obviously going to be fine for me. I'm never going to go in colder areas than this. This is the coldest it's going to be, in the 30s at night. in the 60s in the daytime. So, yeah, that's that update. All right, well, let's get back to camp, unload some groceries here, and we'll go from there. I mean, might as well top off while I'm here, right? I do need to get me a little portable tank like the red ones for diesel. But I love my heat. That is super convenient. I still got to stop by the other Dollar General and get that bread. I forgot about that too. All right, we're back at camp now. I parked it here. I was gonna see if Diana wanted to go for a ride. Then I remember I really only have one seat, so we're gonna take the truck into town. And I may rethink the design, even though Diana doesn't really plan to ride in this with me. You know, like if we ever go anywhere and it's bus related, she's gonna be in her bus, or she's gonna be in the pickup truck, so that we have another vehicle. I can't see any circumstance where Diana and I together would only be in the bus. So that's why I'm like, I don't need a passenger seat, but now I'm considering possibly having one put in for, you know, a passenger. So anyway, it's parked here. This is camp. So I'll change it later. Diana and I are gonna hop in the truck and go do something. You guys get to come with us. Hey, I had a lot of fun, and I'm a terrible artist, but hey, my little snowman rock there. Diana did 2 of them. She even did her own because they were stenciled, and she got her own painted on there, like kind of stenciled on there too. It was so much fun. And they even put the glossy stuff on them. That is the first painted rock I've ever done. Professional painted rock. And to be honest, I want to do it again. I want to buy my own supplies and do it. Yeah. Because that was fun. Yes. By the way, I think they're going to take a little break here, but Leah was our instructor, and she's so good and so helpful. They have all the materials we need. There's a small cost to do the classes, but they're going to continue. She's going to take a little break for the winter. Holiday break, and then back in January. If you guys want to check them out, they're also on Facebook at Craft Mania. And this is going to be on... This is Arizona Western College on Kofa Street. Right in downtown Quartzsite. They have other art classes as well, but Leah is the one that does the rock painting class. And she's very good at explaining everything in detail. Mondays at 1 p.m. starting back up in January. Yeah. I'm sure to be there again because I want to learn some more and do some other designs too. Yeah. So awesome. Thanks. We'll be back to that. We need to get back and start working on this bus. Yeah. We're slacking. Thanks for coming with me, honey. Yeah, that was fun. I owed you because you did all the Harley stuff. Yeah, and have that was fun. Crafty, artsy fartsy day. Okay, let's go work. We just came down Kofa Road, and Diane and I both noticed it at the same time. the yacht club that closed last year. Great karaoke bar, good food and everything. I think they sold the business. Guys, opening January 3rd. The yacht club with new owners is reopening next month. January is going to be a good month in Quartzsite. I'm glad the yacht club's coming back. It's very boat themed in there, nautical paddles and anchors and stuff like that. And since I'm building a nautical themed bus, see, this is going to be my jam next year. All right, we're back. It's 4 o'clock now, running a little late. Wayne's over there getting ready to cut some of the first panels going in the back of the bus in the bedroom back there. I want to show you this awesome cooktop, because if you're in a bus, there's a lot of ways to do it. I personally have never seen anybody do it exactly this way. I've seen people have induction cooktops. I've seen people have hot plates that you just plug into an outlet that sits on the counter when you use it and then it stores away. We had even talked about doing propane just for the cooktop, but that is not what we're doing. So this is a piece of my redwood live edge 2-inch countertop that we're gonna be staining and putting in the rig later. And our cooktop is right here. Got this on Amazon for $119. It's got a big burner and a small burner. This design is a drop-in design, so you cut out for that, and then this will be flush to the table there, which I also think would be fun because if I cut that out, we can maybe utilize that piece as a custom cutting board or something. But yeah, that'll be flush, and it's all digital, so you can set your temperature and it'll actually be the right temperature. I think it's gonna look really good here this way instead of the other way. That way we save counter space. And this model is also super user-friendly because it's just standard 110 volt. Just plug it into an outlet. We're gonna run a dedicated circuit specifically for this appliance though. Just like the water heater. The water heater is identical. It has its own 110 volt plug, right? And I believe this one is 900 watts and this is 600 watts. So I'm gonna put this back in the packaging so I don't ruin it. But I like that. That is gonna be slick. And we're still right there with my goal of being non-propane, all-electric, self-sufficient, solar-wise. Let's go see what Wayne did inside. Before I start working on the other side, insulation over here, I need to finish. I took out all of these bottom 2x2s, swapping it out for this. So there's a toe kick down here, but it ends right there. Need to finish that off and then insulate that bottom piece right there. Whoa! The first piece, that looks like that was a tricky cut right there. Look, there's my outlet right there next to the bed. It's flush up here to the 2x2s. We'll have a windowsill that comes out to about there for putting stuff up here if we want to. This will be covered also with another faceplate right there. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's starting to feel real. I just may be sleeping in a bed right here by Christmas. Wayne's out there cutting this other piece that goes right here. So yeah, lots of stuff going on right now in the bus right now. Let's get to work.
Oh my God.
There goes Wayne with the second piece.
It's history. It's history, Eric.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, it's about 8:30 p.m. and there's a reason why you can see I have not done any insulation on this side of the bus. None. Not one single piece. I did finish all the toe kicks down there and added insulation at the bottom on both sides. In fact, this side's totally done. But you can also see I started bringing in some more stuff like the water heater, and Diana is going tape crazy. It's because, let me see Wayne's shirt. Mr. America 2024. Well, Wayne wanted to know how many outlets that we were going to have in the kitchen, and that sent us down a rabbit hole. We have been standing here talking, thinking for probably hours. And here's something new. Yeah, cabinets on the driver's side, and only one cabinet over here. So we have changed drastically today. It's crazy. Diana put paint down, we lost all our markings, and now we're starting over. Everything back here is still the same. Bed behind the camera, closets right here, water heater. tub. That little square right there is the jackknife or sofa recliners, TV across the way, bathroom. But then when we get to here, we want to utilize that piece of the broken live edge wood that's cracked on both sides. I can get a section of it and make it usable and even fix it and repair it so it doesn't get worse. And that's why these have been moved here for like a 4.5 foot extra piece of countertop. Where Wayne's standing is the fridge, which will open, show, reach inside the fridge, grab what you need, put it on the counter. Right here, drop-in stove that we just picked up. And then right across from that, I still get to use that full 8-foot section of really good piece right there. We'll have to build custom cabinets in this space and on the wheel well, obviously. We got the sink to drop in, we've got that convection air fryer oven. And then Diana, do you want to tell them the big news? The cat litter box has changed.
It's going to be called the cat house.
Okay, the whole cat house, the whole cat neighborhood.
The whole cat house here.
Yes.
Okay, so we're building the cat house here, and we're calling it the cat house because it's going to be a kitty litter house, but we're going to make it a fun house. So the kitty litter is obviously going to sit like right over the wheel well. Once we frame it, it's going to sit here. The entrance of the cat house will be here. There's going to be a little door here where the cats are going to fit, and they're going to climb up a little, like we're either going to do like a little, what do you call it?
Ramp or
like
a step.
Ramp, a ramp or a step, and everything's going to be carpeted. They're going to climb up, they're going to have an area out there to hang out, and then there's going to be a hole that also climbs down to the kitty litter, and they're going to do their business there.
And then what about cat litter? Okay. Because when they jump, it'll fall off their feet, hopefully, and not come out here.
Yes, so that whole point of all that obstacle to get to the kitty litter and out the kitty litter is to, by the time they're done pooping and pee-peeing, and they're climbing out of the kitty litter cat house, by the time they get over here, they won't have as much kitty litter in their paws. Mm-hmm. And now you're probably asking, how are we going to clean it? Well, that's Eric's turn.
Yeah, so Wayne's finished with the 2 wheel wells in the back. He's going to use that same template for the 2 up here and create an actual, whatever that spot is, that's where the litter box will rest on. And then even though they access it out there for cleaning it, there's going to be a separate shelf that pulls down right here or slides out. Maybe it's something that pins out to support the weight. The litter will actually be here in the middle of the hallway for cleaning. But it's close to the door, so we just take the bag, I can do it, or Diana can do it, and walk outside. Then this closes back up, and that's our access to be able to clean it. With 4 to 5 cats, we're gonna have to do it twice a day here in the bus. So, but we had thought about putting it over in this corner, and I was worried about cat litter all over the steps and mud and rain and always having to deal with that. So this new idea that we all just kind of agreed upon, and Wayne's super excited to build his first cat house.
Wait, who said Wayne was gonna build it?
You did! You did!
No. I'm gonna build it.
We are gonna build it. We are gonna build it. We're gonna figure it out, but that's where it's going.
Yeah.
Way far away from the bed and everything else. So.
Thank goodness.
That's why we haven't gotten anything else done today. This video's
forever just to figure that
video's probably pretty long, but like I said, Wayne's starting to get walls back here, and by Christmas, I'll be sleeping right there. All right, bye guys. We'll see you in the next one.